Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Today we are going to discuss about chapter 2, section 1. The section 1 is related to scientific methods. The learning objectives of today's lessons are, we will discuss about the purpose of the scientific method, and the second part will deal with qualitative and quantitative analysis. The last part we will discuss in the coming lesson. Let me start with the very first one, the scientific method. Dear student, each and every passing day, we are going to observe different sorts of things in our daily life. How we are going to deal all these things in science is based on scientific method. The scientific method is a logical approach to solving problems by observing and collecting data, formulating hypotheses, testing hypotheses, and formulating theories that are supported by data. Now, let me give you an example related to scientific method. We will discuss the steps involved in scientific method one by one. So if we are going to discuss about the very first part, just focus this one. So you can see that, let me clear it to you people. Okay, look over here. Just look, this is what I'm going to play to you people right now. These are the steps involved in scientific method. We will discuss each and every step in detail right now. Look, dear student, the very first step is make observation. If you look over here, a person is observing the bones, a sort of thing that are related to bones. You can do observation by using your 5 senses. So this person, the person over here is observing these bones. Now, the first step in scientific method is observation that we are going to do by our 5 senses. The second thing is that we will ask a question. We will try to develop some sort of questions, what we are observing now. So focusing the same bone, we are going to ask some sort of questions that what kind of dinosaurs do these bones comes from? Actually, we don't know that whether these are the bones of a dinosaur or something else, but focusing the observation by focusing the 5 senses, we can ask questions, we can develop questions that what kind of dinosaurs do these bones comes from. After this, we will form a hypothesis. So in hypothesis, we will say that these bones come from a brand new dinosaur. Now, then these questions might be right or it might be wrong. So we will move towards the next step in scientific method. That will be the experiment. We will do the test of the hypothesis. So what we will do, we will take different sorts of experimental method. We will go through it, and then we will get our result. The result will give us information that the new bones don't match any others known. So it means that we did the experiment and we just compared the experiment with the questions that we asked initially. Now look into this one. Now we will draw a conclusion. For example, if the hypothesis is correct, then we can say that this is a brand new kind of dinosaurs. Then we will move towards this part that will lead to the communicate results or theories. So now look, the last step in this scientific method will be you can say that publications, the theories that you have to communicate with the rest of the people. Now, in scientific method, we say, I just said to you people that we are following some of the steps. The first one was observation, as I told you, we will do by using our senses. Now look, when we are doing the observation, we are using 2 sorts of methods. That might be qualitative analysis or quantitative analysis. What is qualitative analysis. A qualitative analysis gives descriptive analysis about anything. For example, we can say that in case of this one, if you look over here, the qualitative analysis, we can say that in qualitative data is the data that describes the qualities of a material. For example, if you look over here, the banana over here, it is yellow in color, it is soft, there are some bruises on the top of it. So these are the quality of this banana. So qualitative data gives us the descriptive information about any object. While the second one is quantitative data. The quantitative data is the data taken regarding magnitude, the size or amount of something. It deals with measurable quantities. For example, we can say that this banana is almost 112 grams. So this numerical data describes the quantitative analysis of anything. So in today's lesson, we discussed about the scientific method, the steps involved in the scientific method. Also, we discussed about the quantitative and qualitative analysis. Let me give you little bit more explanation about the scientific method. Look, dear student, the very first step is observation. It includes the collecting data. It might be qualitative or quantitative. You are measuring, experimenting, or communicating, while the formulating hypothesis, and then we are doing the experiment of that one. If the experiments comes true, we will construct a theory, and then we will publish the result. Let's suppose if our hypothesis is not going to be correct, then we will again move towards the observation. Then we will again formulate a hypothesis. Then we will do again a new experiment in order to make it correct. So this is all about today's class, dear student. If you are facing any sort of difficulties while understanding this lesson, you have to ask question in Zoom live session. Also, you can participate in discussion forum in Schoology. Thank you very much, dear student. Hope you understand each and every part. And have a nice day, dear student. Thank you very much.